Round the Way Podcast, your boy SB.
You already know, you murking this motherfucker, man. Y'all see what we doing tonight, how we coming.
And we got our boy from Fresh and Fit Podcast, my boy Fresh.
Yes, sir. Fresh Prince CEO. Let's get it.
What's up, Fresh man?
Chilling, man. Listen, bro. This nigga told me 7:30. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Go
We're
ahead.
here right now.
Go ahead.
It's only 7:30. It is 8:14 right now. But you know what? We're gonna have a great show today. Shout out to my guy SB.
Nigga time.
Listen,
Round the
man,
way time.
Nigga time.
Round the way time,
Listen,
boy.
I can't talk. We're late to our podcast, so I get it.
Oh, you see?
But
Fresh, thank you so much, man, for coming through here, man. You kept your
Thank you,
word
bro.
when I first met you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you kept the 1,000, man.
Yes, sir.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, Fresh. There's a lot of things I do gotta talk about with you, man, because I've been watching your podcast for a very long time before me and my homeboys even started our podcast. So
Yeah.
I'm actually a fan. You know what I mean?
Nah, you're a supporter, bro, not a fan.
Support a fan. It don't matter. However it go out there, yeah, I like what y'all do. I watch it. I do cuss y'all sometimes. You know what I mean? But y'all got a good show and it's a good thing. And I want to know what made y'all start doing a podcast and how did you and Myron link up to start podcasting? What was that thing that sparked him and you say, you know what, let's start podcasting?
Well, it's funny, man, because when I first started YouTube, I had no idea I was going to do podcasting at all. So it was more like I did like prank videos. So what happened was I was doing videos on YouTube, not getting much traction. I was like, all right, man, this is kind of whack, whatever. Then I figured out, okay, what are big YouTubers doing themselves? They're doing like, for example, gold digger pranks. They're doing like, all these funny pranks, whatever.
Yeah.
I was, you know what? Let me do those same pranks myself. But I like a little spin to it. Mm-hmm. So I started doing those over a period of time. And then finally one hit hard on World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah.
It went viral, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, this is working now.
Hold on, you talking about those pranks like the little Ferraris and like the popular girl. At first you come like in like a Corolla and she says no, and then you come back in like a
Lambo. Yeah. So I rented a Lamborghini from a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And for the whole day. And bro, literally, I spent at least 4 hours at Wynwood looking for that same response from a girl like, oh yeah, I'm good. And then come back. Dude, that took forever.
Yeah.
Anyhow, long story short, we did the video, came out pretty okay. Went viral on our World Star. Once that happened, I was like, okay, cool. Here's a formula. It's working. I'm going to do it again. So I did another video with Gold Digger Prank. Happened, blew up again. Mm-hmm. So, okay, cool. I'm getting traction here, getting some views, getting some money now. I feel great. However, I was like, okay, just to like kind of sustain this whole like process of Gold Digger Pranks, bro, renting a car, going outside, finding the girls, it was like tough, bro.
Too much.
It's a lot of work. So I was like, okay, cool. What's the next step? But luckily, a friend of mine was doing podcasts at the same time, Solo TV 84, and he interviewed me and said, yo, bro, I like your lifestyle, I like what you're doing. Let's do an interview. So we did it.
and what year was that?
This was like 2019,
Okay,
20?
about 4 years ago. Okay.
Yeah. So then we did podcasts with him, and he did with Myron separately. He's like, yo, bro, you guys are in the same area. You should link up. I'm like, fitness guy. He does fitness videos. I don't know, man. Like I'm doing I'm doing my thing. Long story short, though, he DM'd me, Myron DM'd me, and we spoke for like an hour via Instagram call. We had similar mindset, similar setup with girls, dating, money, and he was like, you know what? Let's get dinner at Top 42. So that day, it's me and my roommate. We went to Top 42 with Myron, chopped it up for an hour and a half, and we're like, bro, we got a similar mindset. Let's come together and do a podcast. I'm like, podcast, bro? Like, we talk about podcasts, bro.
Yeah.
Me and the podcast? I don't know, man. But we did one show virtually. I was at my spot. He was at his spot over on StreamYard. And it did pretty well. I believe it was social media game versus like cold approach, which means, for example, social media games means, for example, I'm on Instagram. I send a DM to a girl. She responds to it. Yada, yada, back and forth. But he's more versed in like cold approach, which means he's gonna go to a person, talk to a girl, get a phone number, then take her on a date. Yeah. But I'm lazy, bro. I want to be in bed, DM 100 chicks, just pull up. All right, I want you, let's go. Yeah. So, but it did pretty well, man. People liked it, and then from there we did once a week, twice a week, and then it grew. It grew from there.
So you trying to tell me you just met Myron in 2019 from a friend?
Yeah.
And he DM'd you.
Yeah.
And that's how y'all linked up to do it.
Literally, bro. And it's funny because like, we're two different people, bro. Like he's into fitness, self-development, focus on like just being like that rock hard solid dude. I'm more like chill, laid back, island boy vibes, like let's party and stuff. But when it comes to like money and girls, we have a similar mindset.
Yeah.
So how do y'all find that the niche now that y'all say, okay, this the niche we're going into right now? Because I would say y'all niche, just for me watching it, and most of the stuff I see is like girls.
Yeah.
Relationship advice. What's that, red pill?
Yeah, red pill space, yeah.
Yeah, like it's that type of shit right there.
The manosphere, as they call it.
Yeah, manosphere, bromance and all that shit right there. So
yeah.
What made y'all go into that, what made y'all go into that direction right there? Like, was the video I did and it went crazy, or people's requesting this right here? Like,
So originally, we are fans of YouTube, of course, and most men that are on YouTube fall into that category eventually at some point. Either you go through a breakup, you have questions, you're like, okay, why is this girl flake on me?
True.
Why'd you cheat on me? And you find videos that are in that space. So we both found videos in that space before, and it was like, yo, bro, we have the knowledge. We're actually in Miami doing the damn thing. Like, let's just talk about it. So it's more like we were actually experiencing it, going on dates, talking to girls every day. And back then, bro, I was a wild animal, bro. I was dating like 3 to 4 girls a day, literally, brand new, off the street, Instagram. So it was like, I could tell guys, okay, for example, she's doing this, she's cheating. She's doing that, she don't like you. It's like, I legit knew what they were gonna say before I even said it.
so that's before you started podcasting?
Yeah, before, yeah. That's why like the podcast, dude, we just do it from scratch. We do it live. There's no notes, there's no like whole script. This is like off the cuff. Because we have it inside our heads.
It's freestyle.
Freestyle, yeah.
Okay.
So that's why. But for the most part, man, I mean, we had the knowledge, we had experience, and we said, you know what? Most guys are struggling. They don't know what to do. Like, we didn't know what to do at the very beginning. Let's share knowledge with people so they can get an advantage as well, you know?
So you actually sat there and you and Myron thought about a blueprint for these niggas out here that can't get no females or hurt dudes.
Yeah, because think about it. Most guys nowadays, bro, are overlooked. They're like invisible to most girls. They're not really seen, and they don't know how to be real men. And for example, like even myself, I didn't have my dad in my life, but luckily my granddad was there for me and showed me how to be a real man. But at the same time, it's like most guys don't have that. Single mom, sister, maybe cousin, but they don't know how to be a real man. And then for example, dating girls, bro, who knows that shit? They're difficult as fuck. They don't even know what they want to eat during the week. So it's like, bro, understanding women is tough, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I just felt like that whole lane was like a, I don't know. I just feel like it's like me personally.
Putting y'all foot on women's neck, like going hard at the women.
Okay.
Giving them no credit at all.
Yeah.
So let me address that.
It seemed like some hurt nigga type vibes.
So let me address that, right? So for the most part, I get what you're saying. The whole space, whatever, is like against women. My thing is, we love women. I'll tell you why. If you understand somebody, what they are, who they are, you can't get mad at them. However, I'm gonna expose and I'm gonna say, okay, this is how women are. Don't get mad, understand it, and deal with it. Because what happens is, guys that don't understand women, what do? Shoot up schools, kill people. It's like they don't know how to control their emotions because they don't understand how women are.
So you go ahead, keep going.
So I'm just saying, like, hey,
I
understand how women are. Don't get mad at it. Understand, hey, you know what? Maybe she's not for you, bro. And move on. Don't get mad at it. That's all I'm saying.
But okay, all right. In your situation, right? You said you were married before.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say that now, but you told me that. Yeah.
Well, no, on the podcast, I watched your podcast. You said you were married before.
I was.
Okay, yeah. All right, so when I see that right there, Fresh, and I listen to what's going on, me personally, I get like a hurt nigga vibe.
It's like contradictive.
I'm being honest, like you know what I mean. You was like, what changed up? What made you get married a couple years ago, and then now all of a sudden now, because you went through something bad now, you trying to tell every nigga
low life and
every nigga, every person, every man that get married is like, yo, why are you doing this to yourself for? Like, why are you setting yourself up for failure? But you once did the same thing like this other men now.
So let me address that as well.
Please.
So regarding marriage and what I did in the past, obviously, if I've been through the fire, I can tell you about the fire. But if I haven't, I can't really talk about it. So me getting all the experiences, going through that marriage, it was great, by the way. No problems, but it was more like I wasn't happy. So I left the marriage. And what happened was that I came from a Christian family to America, of course. And I was like, yo, mom, I like this girl, whatever. She's like, oh, if you can move in with her, you should at least be married. So it was like, I did all the more religion than actually the love part. But she was cool, awesome girl, very nice, nothing bad about her. But it was more like that experience to me taught me a lot. So when I say don't get married, it's because I understand as a guy, we have needs. And for the most part, you might say to yourself, oh yeah, love this girl, to death, but nigga, you want to smack other girls, bro, is what it is. So my thing is, if you're going to get married, bro, at least don't involve the courts, because once you involve the courts, it's a whole shit fest. But once again, like I said, most guys want to do their thing. So why even lie about it? Just, hey, you know what? I like you a lot. I care about you. But to be honest, I got other options. So if you're cool with it or you're not.
Okay, well, all right, I'm married, right? I've been married for like 5-6 years. So I got to ask you certain questions like, what was it about the marriage that you got married? You did the whole thing. So what was it about the marriage that you didn't like about it that made you say, you know what, this ain't for me right here, and I gotta move on? Yeah, we all want to smash girls and everything, but we gotta have some kind of
Control.
Some kind of control. We can't smash everything we look at. You know what I mean? We can't want to. You know what I mean? So I feel like you gotta have some kind of control. So more.
So to answer your question, like for me, bro. Well, for one, she had a kid, so it's kind of like, all right, I came into this thinking I knew what it was.
But it shouldn't matter though if she had a kid or not. You got married, you loved her, and
but hold on. Let me explain. So going back to why I came to America, be successful. So I didn't come here to take care of someone else's kid. Mind you, I should have did that before I got married. But I came into it thinking, you know what? All right, I got this. I got covered. But once again, I made a mistake. I wasn't ready for it. That's not what I wanted to do. And at the same time, like respectfully, you know, I got her a car, got her a good lifestyle, upgraded her, left her in good hands. So out of that experience, I was like, yo, you know what? As a guy, if you're not where you want to be, you're single, you're trying to be successful, why put that burden on yourself when you don't have to? And at the same time, if you want to, I understand, but I'm just saying, hey, here's my experience, take it or leave it.
Just telling how your personal experience. How
Now, once again, though, single mothers, I get it, bro. That's how a lot of women are today. And it's like, okay, as a man, what do you really want? Most guys, from what I understand, what they want a family of their own. So my thing is like, if you care about somebody, date them, but like to marry them and get serious with them, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of like a dice up.
It's too much for you.
Yeah, at least for me.
All right, so this is what I'm saying. The experience you went through with your marriage, right? It don't sound like she really did nothing to you.
No.
Yeah, you was unhappy in you. So what made you have that approach and that whole outlook on women coming out of a relationship like that, and you had that experience?
I find that most guys nowadays, they don't put themselves first. So for example, like we'll put the girl first. Like, okay, she wants to get married. She wants this, she wants that. And it's like, happy wife, happy life isn't always true. It's more like, okay, as a man of means, right? As a man that's going to be successful.
I'm agree with you.
What do I want?
I'm agree with you.
And if I'm not happy in this scenario, I'm gonna leave. Because once again, if she happy, bro, she leaving instantly. So it's like, yo, in that scenario, bro,
both ways. Yeah.
I'm being stepdaddy. I'm legit making money, but it's going to other things. Is like, bro, I want to invest in myself and my future. I'm not happy, so I did.
Yeah.
You know? So that's pretty much it. But now, however, at the same time, regarding what I talk about on the podcast, it's kind of like, if I understand what I want as a man and I'm confident in what I want, I'm gonna make mistakes. But the thing is to own up to it. I move forward with the best possible outlook. And my thing is like, if you're gonna marry a single mom, I just think personally, bro, look at all the cons and the pros, and then decide for yourself. So
okay, switch up a little bit about your marriage. Just go off that too long. But I want to ask you now, right? So on the podcast, doing the podcast, which was the episode that made y'all break through and you like, damn, Myron, we got something, Myron. This shit probably could be.
Okay, so funny you said that. Recently, bro, like maybe like 4 days ago,
yes,
I have a network called CEO Network, right? Where I coach guys about how to network, be successful. I mean, other entrepreneurs, millionaires, stuff like that, right? And they asked me the question, bro, how'd you know the podcast was gonna pop off? And I was like, damn, that's a very good question. So I went back in time and I looked at my old videos, like, bro, this is where we popped off. So back in the day, we were brand new, and like I told you behind the scenes, you got to do collaborations. And there's some YouTubers called Tall Guy Car Reviews and Mr. Organic. Big YouTubers back in the day, killing it.
Yeah, Tall Guy
Car Reviews and Mr. Organic, right?
Yeah.
So I'm a huge supporter of those guys, man. I watch all their content from day one. However, I was like, you know what? They're not in our space. Why would they come to us? So you know what? I have to bring some value to them so they can say, you know what? We're gonna leave LA to come to Miami to do a podcast with us.
True.
So I got them on the phone, sent them a DM through networking. We spoke about it, and they came to Miami after adding a lot of value. Once that was done, we did the podcast. Once again, remember, they're not in our space. So people are like, wow, these guys are like big YouTubers coming to this small little podcast, but you're spreading facts. So one of the clips that we did with Mr. Organic went viral. It says, high value man roast woman. Bro, that shit has like, I think right now, 4 million views.
Is that when the girl was like, you could come home and I could cook for you, clean for you?
Yes, that one. That one, right? And that went viral, bro. And funny enough, it's kind of like, bro, people are like, yo, I did a podcast, but like, it's not blowing up. Well, hold on. Did you do collaborations? Did you invest in yourself? And it's like, that one collaboration blew us up.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, we went viral because of Myron's thoughts as well, what he says on TikTok. But that was one of the things that kind of blew us up as well. So
you said Mr. Organic, the one that actually blew the channel up and pushed it to the place.
yeah, well, that clip did, for sure.
Okay, so all right, now I got to talk about, this is the next thing that bothered me about y'all though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause this shit seemed kind of wild to me. Like, I seen Kevin Samuels come with it, and then I seen y'all was beating this shit. High value men.
Yeah.
That shit just sound like some cap ass shit to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why you say that?
Bro, come on, man. Like, who talks like that? Like, I'm a high value man, man. Like I never heard that shit until y'all niggas and Kevin Samuels.
Okay, do remember, right, bro?
Hold on.
Okay.
Y'all really feel like a female, right? You really feel like one time a high value man to say, when he holler at a female, you really think the nigga give a fuck what the female got going on, other than she looks good, and I could take her home and she shut the fuck. You think a high value man care if a female is a high value female?
The niggas that think how they think as a high value man, BZ, I'm gonna answer that for you. Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yes, they do.
I don't think so, man.
The way they think as a high value man, like you said, them and Kevin Samuels, they approach a female and it's already going through her.
Yeah, but like,
her stats already going through her, what she got going on. Her age, is she married? Does she have kids? All that's already going through. They transfer their head ASAP.
I heard you saying Future's a high value nigga. I don't think Future had no. I don't think Future.
Fuck no, you talking like a nigga that thinking like us.
I don't think Future.
You talking about somebody that's thinking like us.
I don't think Future is hollering at the hoe talking about.
No,
that bitch got a degree.
Nah.
Oh, that hoe got
no. He's not.
That hoe got a fat ass titties looking right.
She look right.
Head on fire.
Yeah.
That's what I think a high value man looking for a woman. So now you tell me no. Sorry. I came back. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got what you're saying too, because Future's high value, so yeah.
Future's high
yes, brother.
Basketball players, high value basketball players.
Yeah.
They're not caring about none of that shit right here. That bitch come through and give good top. Go back and shut up and don't tell wifey what I got going on. That's all they really care about, I feel.
Right.
So you teach me something now, because you say the high value men now, that's not what they're looking for from females.
So the term itself, high value, right?
Yeah.
Is just used to describe a man that's successful, on his purpose, that's well off, right? However, at the same time, you gotta understand why we say high value. It's because, once again, if you're successful, you're a man of means, it's like, okay, cool. If I'm this guy that worked my ass off for a couple of years, maybe even many years to be at this point, why am I gonna wife a thought when I spent all this time working on myself? I want a woman of value. And at the same time, I get you saying, oh, bro, like, who cares about that stuff? Bro, at the end of the day, bro, a baddie that you smashing all the time, bro, yeah, it's boring. If she has no value to your life, what's the point? So I can smash a baddie today, tomorrow, whatever. That's a dime a dozen. However, a chick that has value to my life and my business, bro, is huge. Because, for example, this podcast here, right? What if you had a girl that said, you know what, babe? Everyone here wants some water. I got you guys. You need another mic. I got you. That's adding value versus just showing up and sucking dick. Bro, that's whack. Any girl could do that, bro. Any girl. So it's like, I get what you're saying about high value.
Man. I don't want my bitch to come to the podcast about no mic and no drinks. Stay your ass back there. I got a nigga to do all that for assistant. I don't need my girl for all that, brother. I need my girl for different things.
Like?
Not for her coming bring a water to you and Mike, she being too jumpy. She being too mixy. I want my girl, let's little more low key.
Are you high value?
Yeah, I think I'm a high value nigga for real.
Okay, perfect. So you have needs of yourself, right?
Yes.
You have business right here, right? So my thing is like, why not make her part of it? Because she got to do something anyway.
She already doing her own thing already. She got her own shit going on.
What?
She got her own business.
You just said that she just sucks dick.
No. In general.
In general, a high value nigga. Yeah, I'm not talking about.
Yeah, he's married.
I'm married right now. I'm talking about, for instance, like a nigga like a basketball player. You think like a nigga like a basketball player.
He doesn't care. But this is what I was about to say.
You think when you drive past South Beach and the bitch, you think he thinking like, shit, this bitch got an 800 credit score.
I think you're misunderstanding the point, bro. We're talking about your wifey, not like a random shit you're fucking.
Oh, wifey. Okay.
Yeah. For a wifey, she has to be like adding value, bro. You can't be listening.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. That's the whole point.
That's common sense, though.
The way y'all give off on y'all podcast is like anything y'all sticking y'all dick in.
Yeah.
Gotta be high value. Even if it's a one night night. Gotta be high value.
Nigga, we fuck hoes too. What you mean?
Okay.
What this nigga's talking about?
No, I know. Okay. Yeah.
I hear. See, I hear what he's saying.
Let him know that.
I hear what he's saying.
Now you understand, because bro, I was like, what are you talking? Listen. I get it, bro. At the end of the day, niggas with money just want to get in and get out. However, your wifey, bro, has to add value to your life because that's your wifey, bro.
Yes.
At the same time, raise your kids, be there to show you good faith, to not cheat on you, not be a hoe. Has to be a
You know what I think too? I think it has something to do with how you achieved it. Like what you went through in that tunnel to achieve that, how you earn it. A nigga that rap, a nigga that play ball, it's kind of fast to them. Nigga know he could go spit these bars.
Man, nigga doing podcasting too, nigga. What the hell?
So, but listen though, I'm talking about before podcasting.
Yeah.
Before what these guys was doing. Some of these guys probably had jobs, was working for years, said fuck this job, went and did something else. It took them a longer time to grasp a successfulness. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all gonna take value more into another female and what y'all, instead of like another nigga, a basketball player, a rap nigga, it come fat man, bitch, what it is.
Nah, man,
I'm that nigga and I'm running through.
I was confused. I was confused.
You feel me?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you get
so
what I'm saying?
So guy that worked on
if he's saying wifey, of course your wife gotta have value, bro. But
Yeah,
I thought he was talking about a
me too.
random
Me too.
a random chick he meet.
Me too.
Like, of course your wifey gotta have value. That's like common sense right there. But I thought Fresh was talking about, him and Myron was talking about just meeting the chick they like. The chick just can't be this. The chick, she got to have all this together. That's what I thought.
But I do understand too, though, that you like bitches with no value feel like they should be wifed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's where
And
yes,
that's
I
the problem
understand.
because
yes, I understand.
guys
That's y'all
are giving
problem.
them the title
yes.
when they don't deserve it.
I
And then they
understand.
wonder
I
why she
respect
cheating
that
on me,
part.
why she doesn't
I respect that
me.
part.
It's like that's the reason why.
Yes,
So it's kind of like
I respect that part.
That whole high value stuff goes towards your wifey.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I do respect that part. I know that was y'all beef. A
Yeah.
bitch that ain't worth nothing
And what you
feel
say
like she
now?
should be treated high
So
value
I
like
gotta-
wifey.
I gotta ask
It's
you
sad,
about-
man.